often do we hear phrases like, I'm just not good with numbers, or I give up? It's all about the proper mindset. Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and honored guest. Tonight, I'll be sharing with you a fascinating view on mindset. For over 20 years, Carol Dweck Research, who is an American psychologist, has shown that the view you adopt for yourself profoundly affects the way you live your life. It can determine whether you become the person you want to be and where you accomplish the things you value. How does it happen? How can a simple belief have the power to transform your psychology and, as a result, your life? The growth mindset concept has significantly changed the way we see setbacks and hard work. Everyone has two basic mindsets. First, you may have a fixed mindset when you believe that your talents and abilities are set in stone. Either you have them or you don't. Or you may have a growth mindset in which you understand that talents can be developed and abilities are built over time. This is ultimately the path of opportunity and success. Did you know that Charles Darwin and Tolstoy were considered ordinary children? That Ben Hogan, one of the greatest golfers of all time, was completely uncoordinated and graceless as a child? Very interesting. The fixed mindset limits achievement. It fills people's minds with interfering thoughts. It makes effort disagreeable and it leads to inferior learning strategies. On the opposite side, the growth mindset helps understanding that abilities can grow over time and ultimately bear fruit. Surprisingly, we're all born with a growth mindset. When you look at babies, they have no limits. The way they learn, they want to learn everything and anything all the time. However, between age 1 and 3, they start developing their mindset. It's just a quick exercise. When babies with a growth mindset, they try to help other crying babies. Whether babies, when they have a fixed mindset, they feel annoyed by other baby crying. So that's just an example of from the very beginning, we can start differentiating between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. Apart from our parents, our teachers play a major role in determining those mindsets from their perspective. A bad teacher may tell you or may tell a this student that they will never get anything completed. But a good teacher will encourage her to study more and do better to the next test specifically. Now, when you take a deeper look into what character means and how the growth mindset's created, we can look at different study. There was a recent study from the athletic perspective and was comparing both the fixed and the growth mindset. Those people with the fixed mindset, they had the following two, let's say, facts or opinion. They thought that you have a certain level of ability in sports and you cannot really do much to change that level. Secondly, they believe that to be good at sports, you need to be naturally gifted. On the other side, people with a growth mindset agreed that first, how good you are at sports will always improve if you work harder at it. Secondly, to be successful in sports, you really need to learn techniques and skills and practice them regularly. Those with the growth mindset were the ones who showed the most character and heart. They were the ones who had the minds of champions at the end of the day. In summary, anyone can develop a growth mindset. And I will suggest for you to try the following exercise. The next time you spill your coffee, don't say, I'm a mess, and associate the failure with your identity. Instead, you can see it as an external, isolated event and try to do better next time. For example, you can try saying, I can change what is done now. I'll just mop it up and pay more attention the next time. This way, you will spend more time working towards your goals and your dreams and less time worrying about what's wrong with you. You will develop a growth mindset very soon, and you will be able to actually go on your way to reaching your full potential. I'm always really fascinated about this study from Carol Dweck, and I would like to conclude with a quote from her work. And the quote is the following: is the following. Talent is passed down in the genes, isn't passed down in the genes. On the contrary, talent is passed down in the mindset. Thank you. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.